how's it going, guys? Keegan here, and today I'm going to bring you guys our next installment of the How to Win Clan Operations. So we went over last time the kill confirm strategy, and this time we're going to show you the TDM strategy. I know I said hardcore TDM this time, but I lied, I'm sorry. But I need to, I think, show you the TDM strategy before our hardcore strategy is going to make more sense. So, like I said before, only the top 6 people are going to score for your team. So why does it not make sense to get them the most kills possible? So what you're going to do, you have your party set up already, and we explain how to do that. And then and if you didn't see that video, I'll leave at the end of the video a link to that, and then possibly do another video as well. But you have your slayers, and then you have your supportive roles. So your slayers in a TDM, I don't think I need to explain that too much. You just need to pretty much set up a class and slay like crazy and get as many kills as possible. That only makes sense, right? I'm sure none of you guys would have thought of that. Anyways, then also you need to have supportive role players. Now, to maximize the amount of kills that the supportive role has, we're going to have to, in turn, not take kills from them. So the best way to do that is use a riot shield. You don't have to kill anybody with it. You can just, distract people, give cover fire, and distract the other people. Just use the riot shield for what it was meant for, besides the whole part of killing. And that just makes sense, as there's no reason to think that you're going to get a lot of kills with it. So more of a supportive role is what it should be used for, and that's what it was put in the game for. So this is not cheating. This is not boosting. This is not anything. This is, we're using the game mechanics like Infinity Ward created the game for. Now, most people are going to say, that it's like something bad or that we're doing something wrong, simply because we're not getting kills. To you guys, I would say, stats don't mean shit, and why everyone thinks that they do, that's just beyond me. For PS3, it's going to be easy for you guys to make, maybe separate accounts if you want to, but for Xbox, I realize it's a little bit harder. But who cares about stats? This is to win a clan operation, and this is actually really fun to do. You're going to have, if you have one person per party here, you can see they're getting a lot of kills. And I'll explain a little bit more later after I show you guys how to set up your classes. So let's go over how you set up your classes for the TDM operations. Alright, so let's go over what you guys are going to need then for your classes. For the Slayer role of a TDM operation, it's probably not too hard to figure out. Again, like I said, it's just your normal pub stomping classes. So you're going to either want to use a submachine gun that has good long range, like a PP90 or MP7 is good, or a good assault rifle. Probably everyone's favorite, ACR. That's what most everyone is going to use. For the ACR, either put on something like a silencer, extended mags, like the non-stop class that everyone knows it as, or something like that. Whatever you're comfortable with that you think you can get a lot of kills with. For your secondary, you do not want to use the FNG9 Akimbos like we did in the Kill Confirmed operation. Make it something like another submachine gun, like you're using Overkill or something like that. So the MP9 with a silencer or extended mags is both really good. For your tactical, either portable radar or your trophy system. Then do sleight of hand, hardline for sure, because you want to be getting those kill streaks faster, and then either stalker or marksman, because they're both really helpful for a slayer role. Then for your strike packages, you need to make sure that you have high enough kill streaks that they're helping you, but not too high that you won't be able to get them. So like Predator Missile, Attack Chopper, and then your Overwatch are both really good. Also, make sure that you're not calling in kill streaks that you have to spend a lot of time in. Like the Predator Missile is probably the only one that I would use, and then maybe the Precision Airstrike. But the Reaper, not a good choice, and then also like an AC-130, not a good choice, just because you can get found and get killed pretty easy. Now for your supportive role, we call these our Riot Shield classes. This is the most important role that you need to get effectively for a supportive role. Riot Shield, obviously, and then either as a secondary, either a pistol with a silencer or an XM25 because it sucks balls in Modern Warfare 3, or something like that, and I'll explain why in a second. For your lethal, put on a throwing knife because they're really bad in Modern Warfare 3 as compared to the Tomahawk in Black Ops, which were like magnets, and then either concussions or stun as your secondary. And then, like I said, I'll explain why in a second. First perk, Recon Pro is a must. These are what you're using your tacticals and your secondary for. The Pro version allowing you to paint someone with that secondary pistol, or obviously with your with your XM25 or launcher that you so choose, and then also with your tactical grenades, we'll paint them on the radar. This also with your support role, the support strike package. I'm sorry, rather is a must. You want to use UAV, UAV ballistic vest, UAV counter UAV, or UAV up to recon drone possibly. But don't let everyone on your team run the recon drone because you're more than likely not going to get it every time. So this, you want to use that support role just because simply you're going to be dying a lot, obviously, and you want to keep going with that kill streak. So we're going to cut back into the game where Elite Shooter is. And as you can see here, we have everyone going to work with these classes pretty much that we just set up. So a lot of people are going to like complain that, you know, all my stats are going to go down, yeah, blah, blah, blah. For Xbox, that's true. There's not much you can do about it. I know you can create like a new account and get like a month's free of Xbox Live, but it's just really tasky to do. For PS3, it's a lot easier because it's free, obviously. So that's why it's a lot easier to find people that are wanting to do this. I've never really cared about my stats at all. That's probably why I boast, you know, like a 1.2 K to D, but I still have a really high win loss. It's hard to tell you to, you know, I just want to tell you, just don't care about stats. If you want to win these, you just can't. But then in the same time, not everyone can do this. You still need good players that are willing to communicate. So pretty much having a mic is a must too in this. You can pick up good microphones, or like cheap microphones I should say actually, that'll work fine at Walmart or GameStop for like 20 bucks now. You know, they're really cheap. It's really, really effective to have mics because, I mean, as you'll see here in a second, like he'll be running around and if you weren't hearing, like you won't hear now, the people talking, you'll wonder how did he know someone was there. Like right now, he just turns down there and looks. How did he know someone was there? Well, 'cause, of course, whoever was in the in the tunnel there is calling people out. So that's why you also want to maximize the maps that you're playing. Like Hard Hat is really good. Dome is okay, but it gets pretty hectic because it's so small. You just want to be able to play maps that are going to be good for your advantage. Like getting in the center here. Then you have people in the barrel room, you have people watching B-Dom, and you have people watching the tunnel. And call out to your Slayer where those people are coming from. Ask for more help from the supportive players to get down there. Flash them, stun them. You know, get them on the radar so it's like he has constant advanced UAVs up. It's going to be helpful for him just to get those rolls, to get those kills if you are playing your role right. But it's not easy. And not everyone's going to be able to do it as effectively. It takes practice, but I mean, do it outside of clan operations. This is really fun. It's not like we're forcing members to do this. A lot of people are really happy to be doing this for each other, and it's fun to see people just go completely fucking ham on noobs and just like drop Moabs. And believe me, we drop a lot of Moabs in the TDM operations. And so practice this outside of your normal operations times that they are, because it's going to be really effective. Figure out what maps you want to play that are really effective for this strategy, and I'll probably disclose some of them a little bit later down the road, and along with giving you other tips for this. So hardcore TDM operation is probably going to be a next one, and then if I haven't told you, I don't know if I'll ever do a domination one, because we don't do domination ops anymore in MKS, just because there's like no way to win them without boosting. So we really don't even want to try. I mean, we know we're one of the best clans, and when we come like 130th place, it's no fun. And I don't know. But anyways, that's the end of the game, and like I said, I'll come out with some more content soon, so stay tuned, and I hope you enjoyed, guys. Have a great day.